Welcome back to the Maiya's Naturals experiment. This is the end of the experiment, week 5. We're done for this part anyway. And I think I'm going to bring back a part 2 later on. She has a dermatology appointment coming up, so I'll resume the experiment after that because personally I'm not 100% satisfied with the results that I have so far, so I feel like there's more work to do. But week 5 was probably overall, all things considered, probably the best week because one, it was super hot, like all week, over 90 pretty much every day of week 5. So I would think that her skin would be at its absolute worst, super red, super inflamed, super itchy, super dry, just everything extreme because the heat is a big trigger for her. But that's not the case, and I think it has something to do with her diet and the products that I've been using on week 5. So as far as diet, she's had way more fruit this week than any other week. She's been eating oranges like every single day, and that's by her own desire. She asked for them. But I did look up some benefits of oranges. They're really good for the immune system, which I actually think is one of the underlying causes for her eczema. I just got a feeling, but I don't know. And anti-inflammatory. So those oranges I think are helping out a lot. Now products. So originally I was using the Lola & Doe oatmeal soap, which is really good. I have no complaints about it. I use it on my baby and I use it on myself. I love it. But so this week I tried sea moss and mint soap, and that is amazing for her. Like for Maiya's skin, the sea moss and mint soap does wonders. It like takes everything away. Like after a bath with the sea moss and mint soap, it's like no redness at all basically. And then I put some of the Lola & Doe apricot body oil on her. It's not scented. It's made with like just a few different oils and some herbs. It's really light, really simple, and I think that her skin responds really well to that because I haven't seen it flare up as much as it has in the past weeks. We've also been good about meat and dairy, but even when we did have meat and dairy, like we might have had wings one night or pizza, I'm still a work in progress. What are you going to do? But yeah, I mean, even with that, it's just not as big of a trigger or you know what I mean? Like it's not as bad as it has been before. And I think that the products that I've been using lately on her have helped out a tremendous amount. I'm very satisfied with it. So the Lola & Doe sea moss and mint soap, the Lola & Doe apricot body oil are both highly recommended for people and children with eczema. It is great. And for people without, just because Lola & Doe makes awesome products. I use like everything. The illuminating body oil is one of my top faves right now. Lemongrass hemp soap. I'm getting off track, but so her skin, Lola & Doe is that work, I'm telling you. So her skin though, it hasn't been as red lately. Her itch has been down a lot. It has been a little dry though, just a little bit. But for the most part, you know, from week 1 till now, like if I was to do a before and after week 1 and now, the skin itself is not in that much better condition. This has been kind of a roller coaster experiment. So, you know, there's been weeks when it was like the absolute worst. Like that mango butter week was horrible. I didn't even go the whole week. I just went one day because it was like no. But yeah, so the eczema is still doing its thing. But I think that as far as the products, I've found something that I'm comfortable using that I feel like helps keep it at a manageable, you know, level. and her diet, I feel like I'm kind of getting more on top of that and noticing what happens when. Like, I did notice one day when we had meat for dinner, that next morning she was really red. So that's like stuff like that is stuff I take note of, because I want to know. The oranges every day, I don't know if that plays a role. I think it does, but it's bringing her inflammation down a lot. Like this week, like I said, has been a super hot week. So theoretically, if I think that heat is one of the biggest triggers of her skin, then this should be one of the worst weeks, but it's not. So I think we're making progress. So I'll pick this back up after we meet with the dermatologist and see if there's any underlying issues or see if they have any suggestions. So I will be back. The next video I do will be like a presentation. It'll be a visual. It'll be a lot more visual. Like, y'all been listening to me talk for 5 weeks about this eczema and these products and her diet. And I'm going to put it all together so I can visually walk you through what has happened over these past 5 weeks. So stay tuned for that. That's the next video. For now, the Maiya's Naturals experiment is over. All right, so that's that, and thanks for watching. Thank you guys for asking the questions that you had. Thank you guys for your suggestions that you've given me, either in public or in private. I appreciate everything, and I will be back with like charts and stuff for you guys to look at and see. So, all right, till next time, peace.